Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. Today I will be continuing with Mountain Journey Story Abyss, Journey Footprints. I will be doing Zayne's in this video. Already did Raphael and Silas's, and then after Zayne in another video I will be doing Xavier. I am very excited to see what Zayne's story has to offer. I really enjoyed Silas's the most with the bonfire, and then I also enjoyed Raphael's with the teal sky. So I'm very curious to see what happens here. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Alright, let's begin with the prologue. Night falls. With the urgent mission of limiting wanderers done, I head to Zayne's place. Zayne had texted me earlier and told me his surgery had ended. He should be home by now. After helping out at Regal Antique, Zayne and I decide to visit the Cyan City mentioned on the treasure map. However, we got caught up in some last-minute work. We missed the opportunity to purchase our flight tickets and had to settle for train tickets that would go on sale at midnight. It's Zayne calling.
Are you already there?
Almost. Hello, Mr. Zayne. You have a package at your door. Please sign for it.
Thank you for letting me know. My parcel locker is to the left. Please put it there.
Thank you for playing along. This package just returned from fighting a wanderer and is tired. If you don't hurry up and take it home soon.
I'm not home yet. If you're tired, feel free to go in and rest. You know the passcode.
Interestingly, inside your package is a string of small firecrackers. I'm about to stir up some trouble at your place.
Didn't you say you were tired? Now you're ready to be a mischief maker? Please spare the potted plants on the windowsill. Everything else is fair game, though.
Really now? When Zayne returns, I just finished watering the plants. I sit on the sofa for a quick rest. After a full day chasing wanderers, I'm so tired that I can barely keep my head up or my eyes open. Zayne's gaze moves from the wet potted plants by the window to my face.
I don't see any firecrackers, but I did find a sleepy woodpecker that keeps nodding her head.
Zayne? Good, you're back. Should we make some coffee to stay awake? We still have 2 hours until midnight. Zayne takes off his coat, hangs it by the door, and sits down next to me.
You're tired, but still thinking about coffee. Do you want to drink away the option to sleep as well?
He raises his chin in the direction of the bedroom.
Go in there and get some sleep.
No, if I lie down now, I'll oversleep and miss the tickets going on sale in 2 hours.
As far as I'm aware, you're not the only one here.
Having one more person try to get to tickets would increase the chances, but still. I glance at Zayne's leg. Sleeping on the sofa should prevent me from oversleeping, though I'm not sure if someone would be so kind as to offer a lap pillow. Understanding what I'm implying, Zayne crosses his legs and places a magazine on his lap.
Using someone's knee as a pillow isn't good for your neck or shoulders.
I think I'll manage. Doctor, sitting cross-legged isn't great for your health either. I guess we're in the same boat.
You're exhausted and still trying to stay awake for another 2 hours. That's hardly the same as just crossing your legs.
He nonchalantly flips a page in the magazine and shows no sign of giving in. I purse my lips. Fine, no lap pillow. I'll just rest on the other side of the sofa. When I attempt to move, he gently grabs my wrist. Before my sleepy mind can understand what's going on, I'm picked up and carried to the bedroom. Huh?
My bed isn't just for decoration.
He looks down at me, and his gaze softens with concern.
It's just 2 train tickets. Sleep is far more important.
Okay, but aren't you also tired? Zayne shakes his head.
I was able to get some sleep before the surgery.
I fall asleep in Zayne's bedroom, and when I wake up, the breaking dawn has appeared. Emerging from the bedroom, I find Zayne at the door changing shoes. He's heading out for a morning run.
You're awake?
He takes out his phone and shows me the screen.
I got the tickets.
Oh, thank God. Alright, we're going on a trip now. Being on a train doesn't seem bad. I've never actually been on a train before. Alright, so chapter 1. Ooh, looks nice. 15, 16, 17. Here it is. I count the compartments until we find ours. The afternoon sun filters through the blinds, casting lines of light that make our small compartment feel warm and inviting. Over here, Zayne. Zayne maneuvers through the crowd with our luggage. It seems that he's unfazed by the noise. As Zayne closes the compartment's door, the train slowly starts moving. Lincoln City slowly disappears from view. Familiar scenery slowly fades into the distance as Zayne and I are carried into the new and beautiful world. It's quiet here in the compartment. I pull my gaze from the passing scenery to look across the table at him. I found this fun travel app last night and got hooked on it until midnight. Do you want to try it? Zayne pulls down the blinds, which shield my face from being directly exposed to the sun.
I see you're messing up your sleep schedule again.
Guilty? Definitely guilty.
And even a travel app could keep you hooked for such a long time. Your boundless energy is second to none.
Despite his words, Zayne looks at my phone, clearly intrigued. It's this thing here. You tap it, and the app randomly assigns a fun activity to do while traveling. And this little avatar here will act out the activity scene. Isn't it cute? I tap the screen and show the small avatar I made last night that resembles Zayne. Zayne leans in for a closer look and chuckles upon seeing his mini-him.
What is the miniature version of me doing right now?
Oh, I was assigned the activity of hunting in Science City last night, so right now you're wrestling with wild animals.
Well then, thank you for the memorable experience.
Zayne taps the button to get a different activity. Aw, now we're off to Science City to dig for meteorites. Zayne's avatar on the screen deftly avoids an incoming animal and starts digging. Zayne's eyebrows and mouth twitch. He wants to make a comment, but he chooses to remain silent in the end. Expressionless, he quickly taps the button again as soon as it's lit up. See? Isn't this addictive?
I just want to try another activity since meteorite hunting isn't really my thing. Become a superstar in Science City? Really? Is there any logic behind these activities?
No longer digging up any meteorites, Zayne's avatar stands up, grabs a shiny microphone, and starts dancing and singing. Trust me, Zayne, if you started dancing and singing for people, they would come in droves, like I would. Imagining Zayne performing, I start laughing. I double over at the table as my shoulders shake. There are other activities like swimming, walking, and barbecuing. It's just that you weren't lucky enough to get them.
So, you stayed up late just for this?
Yes.
You know, you can just come visit the real Zayne if you miss me.
Caught off guard by his discovery of the hidden reason I stayed up so late, I quickly stood up and changed the subject. Actually, there's one meaningful result I think we can do when we're in Science City.
Is this what you were referring to? Visiting Science City to give a gift to someone you like?
Zayne's comment takes me aback, and the words, browsing the market, get stuck in my throat. On my phone screen, Zayne's avatar appears thoughtful, but in real life, Zayne is clearly amused as he looks at me. Yes, you're right. Can I have both mini Zayne and then big Zayne? Alright, so now we're going to chapter 2. Ooh, very lush and green. Ooh, and I let that scroll right on past. After switching from plane tickets to train tickets, our departure is delayed by a week. We're forced to cancel our original guest house reservation. Following the guest house staff's recommendation, we're staying in a small courtyard provided by a local jade craftswoman, an elderly madame. She usually houses apprentices at this abode.
This courtyard has been empty for a while now. Very few people in Science City are interested in learning how to carve jade nowadays. Having you two here will bring some life to this place.
So Science City gets its name from its famous jade carvings? We have been in Science City for a few days and chatted with the madame. She has shared many stories related to the city with Zayne and me.
I recall it being a trend that was popular decades ago. Young people gifted jade carvings to their beloveds.
The idea of visiting Science City to give someone you like a gift, an activity we randomly got while on the train a few days ago, appears in my mind.
If someone wanted to carve jade now, where could they buy the jade materials?
Just as I'm about to ask, Zayne, who's sitting next to me, poses the question first. Could he be thinking the same thing? I glance at Zayne. Zayne returns my gaze with a gaze that says, "Of course." Smiling, the madame points to a river some distance away from us.
Giving jade to a loved one, it's all about fate. Why don't you two try your luck in that river?
Ooh, okay, we actually have to find it ourselves. Jade River. This place the madame suggested is the Jade River. It used to be quite popular in Science City. Under the sunlight, the river is as clear as amber. The stones at the bottom are visible. Who knows? There might be a jade hidden within these stones. Zayne, do you think we'll be lucky enough to actually find jade in these waters? I take off my shoes and wade into the river. As I notice Zayne still on the shore, I playfully splash some water toward him, wetting his ankles. Hello, young lad. You've come here for jade, have you? I'm the goddess of jade, the guardian of this river. If you want to find some good jade, then you must believe in me. Zayne can't help but smile wryly. He rolls up his pants and joins me in the river.
Is that so? I think relying on oneself might be more realistic than believing in a goddess. But if having faith in the goddess of jade can help me find jade for my beloved, then I'm willing to believe in her.
Ahem. And who might this special person be?
I see there's a person who's playing dumb here.
And there's a person who's embarrassed. I raise my eyebrows and chuckle as I stir the river's surface. I send water towards Zayne's face. Zayne dodges my attack.
Is the goddess of jade always this mischievous?
Yeah, after all, someone's been indulging her. Zayne and I walk through the river several times. We collect stones that might be hiding some jade and plan to show them to the Madame later. Once the excitement of searching for jade passes, I notice how much my feet ache because of the rocky riverbed. Next to me, Zayne is doing just fine. Doesn't it feel like we're walking on an acupressure mat, Zayne? As soon as he hears my words, Zayne slows down to match my pace.
Not really. I haven't felt anything.
Of course. He turned towards me and bends down a little.
Get on.
What?
Aren't your feet sore?
You'll carry me? Won't the stones hurt more with my weight on you?
Didn't I just say I couldn't feel anything?
I was embarrassed at first, but the pain made me stop caring about it. My heart races, thumps wildly as I feel the warmth of Zayne's back. You've been walking for a long time, but don't feel anything. Zayne, are you sure you're not a robot? While Zayne's hands are holding my legs, I gently pinch his cheek. Did you feel that? Zayne softly chuckles.
A little. However, I'm not sure if it was real or not. I suppose you'll have to keep doing it until I can feel again.
Bro, the way I want to stay loyal to Silas and Raphael, I cannot just collect cards for all four of these guys. I gotta pick and choose. Alright, chapter 3. Surprisingly, Zayne and I actually managed to find 2 stones containing jade. Planning to give jade carvings to Zayne as per Science City's traditions, I asked the Madame about making a jade carving. Meanwhile, Zayne is at a shop down the road. Meanwhile, Zayne is at a shop on the road ahead. He's picking up a drink for me.
Is that young man over there the one you've got your eye on?
The Madame leans in and appraises Zayne like me.
He's a fine piece of jade.
She knows he's that great. Zayne stands out among the bustling crowd at the shop. Making eye contact with me, he smiles and approaches me. He's like the jade hidden in these stones. His heart is warm and precious. Let's cut it here, slow and steady. Under the courtyard's eaves, I'm focused on the jade in my hand in the wee hours of the night. I spent the day learning how to carve jade from the Madame. Now it's time to apply my knowledge. Huh? I hear footsteps. I turn and see Zayne walking out of the room. He's bathed in moonlight. You can't sleep?
You're not sleeping either.
Before I can say more, I notice the jade and carving knife in Zayne's hands. I realize what he's up to. We had the same idea, huh? He sits down next to me, and our shoulders touch.
Do you know what you'll be carving?
That's a secret. I know what I'll carve, actually. When I asked the Madame about techniques, I also slipped in a question about the symbolic meanings of different designs this morning. The Madame patiently answered me, and I took careful note of the auspicious clouds that symbolize happiness and success. But since it's for Zayne, I'll keep it a surprise. What about you?
Are you curious?
I'll listen if you're insistent on sharing. I half expected Zayne to throw a "that's a secret" back at me, or just tell me all the details. Instead, he leans forward, his forehead touches my back, and his voice carries an unusual tinge of hesitancy.
I haven't decided yet.
Oh? I stop carving, and I almost hold my breath as I listen to him.
There's a lot that I want to give you, so it's hard to pick only one thing. I'd like to give you everything I thought of, but as you can see, I only have one piece of jade. I never knew choosing could be this difficult.
The quiet moonlight fills the courtyard, is accompanied by his soft words, his breathing, and the whispers of insects and rustling flowers. Zayne's gentle breaths travel down my back. For some reason, they stir something inside me. You don't need to overthink it. Anything from you. Turning around, I gently hold Zayne's face in my hands. I pat his cheeks. Anything from you makes me happy. The gift itself doesn't matter.
I see the goddess of jade isn't difficult to please.
You still remember that? I rest my head on Zayne's shoulders. I look at the reflection of the bright crescent moon in the distant Jade River.
The moon is beautiful tonight.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute, that line! He wraps his arms around me, and I'm tightly held in his embrace. I know what that means!
Visiting this courtyard to watch the moon with you was the best choice I made tonight.
Oh dear Lord, why was that so sweet? What the hell? I got 2 more? I don't think I'm gonna make it. Chapter 4, don't kill me. Oh, do not click chapter 3. After many days and nights, the auspicious cloud I made is done. It might not be the most intricate carving, but I did the best I could. I also concocted a special plan for giving it to him.
Are you ready to order?
This should be enough. Or is there anything else you'd like to add? Zayne shakes his head.
I trust your choices.
I pass the menu back to the waitress. We make eye contact. She nods and quickly leaves. Then I start setting up the mood for the surprise. Yesterday, I put the finishing touches on my jade carving. It seems like Zayne has settled on a design. I heard the sound of jade being carved from his room every night. But it seems like I finished before him. Swelling with pride, I straighten my posture. So you've got a few days to guess what I've carved and when I'm going to give it to you. Zayne pretends to frown and makes a thoughtful gesture.
My guess is that it will be very soon.
Well, nope. Actually, he's correct. I'm about to give him the jade.
Let me try again. You've already prepared the jade.
Oh, Zayne, you're so silly. You're overestimating me. But he's right. I already conspired with the waitress.
It's too difficult to guess. Can I pass?
Giving up isn't your style, though. As I see the waitress approaching with a covered dish, I quickly change the subject. Let's set aside the jade talk for now and focus on our meal.
Hello, here's your starter.
We ordered this?
Yeah. Actually, we didn't. What's on the plate is the auspicious cloud I carved for Zayne. Let me remove the cover. This dessert is called. I lean forward to lift the lid. I tell him the name I've thought of. Zayne's little cloud. On the white porcelain plate is jade that's carved in the shape of a cloud. Its serene color appears translucent under the moonlight.
It's named after me?
Of course. Do you like it?
And next to the cloud, there should be this, too.
He places a jade carving that's shaped like a crescent moon next to the auspicious cloud.
It's only complete with your little moon.
Zayne gazes at me with eyes full of mirth. They shine as bright as jade under the moonlight sneaks into the restaurant. I'm the one who's surprised by an unexpected gift this time.
Do you like it?
Of course. When did you finish it? I could have sworn I'd be first.
Oh, someone's trying to change the subject.
My gaze wanders to the streets bathed in the evening light's glow. I sip my water. Maybe we shouldn't spoil the moment.
All right. I only finished it this morning. So, technically speaking, you were first.
You didn't stay up all night to finish it, right?
I did stay up late. Why do you ask?
I put on a mysterious smile. Puzzled, Zayne meets my gaze. It's nothing. I'm very touched that Zayne would stay up late for me.
It's not anything special. And this isn't the first time I've done it. However, I wouldn't call it staying up late. It was more like insomnia. I was anxious and too excited to sleep. It was my first time experiencing that.
Oh. Why are these chapters so quick? Oh, I'm almost done. No. Leaving the restaurant, Zayne and I go for a stroll under the moonlight. We inadvertently wander into the bustling market. Spotting a stall that sold bases for jade displays, Zayne and I decided to check it out. And thanks to the stall owner's recommendations, we quickly pick out our favorites. Where are you going to put it? In the office? Zayne lowers his head and thoughtfully strokes the auspicious cloud I gave him.
I'd rather keep it somewhere that's more personal and away from the busy office.
So you can look at it every day? I lean towards Zayne. I smile and nudge his forearm.
Correct. I'll greet it every morning before I leave, and it'll be the first thing I greet when I come home. What about you? Where will you keep yours?
In a place where I can see it every day, of course. Leaving the market, we find ourselves back at the Jade River. Zayne and I, each holding a stack of postcards, sit down by the riverbank. That stall owner was very enthusiastic.
He was probably glad to see people were still honoring Cyan City's traditions.
Are you apprentices of the Jade Craftswoman? Ah, tourists in the Cyan City. Here, take these postcards as gifts. You youngsters still write love letters, right? They're even better when paired with jade.
Love letters! Yes, that's so much better. Oh my god. He wasn't wrong, but I I glance at the pen in Zayne's hand. Are you planning to write something?
You mean a love letter?
I would really appreciate it. Does it have to be that? Can't it be a friendly note?
I'd prefer a love letter.
Okay, you can write a love letter. I'll just... As Zayne takes off the pen cap, its sound echoes in the silent night. A smile plays on his lips as he looks at me.
Just what?
I guess I'll write to. Saying that out quickly, I turn to avoid Zayne's gaze and hesitantly look at the postcard in my hands. What should I write? It's strange. Despite having so many thoughts swirling in my head, I struggle to put them on paper. Zayne, I think I understand how you feel now. It's really hard to choose. What could I possibly write that fully expresses my feelings to Zayne?
Indeed. However, I feel there's only one choice for me at this moment.
Is he implying that anything is okay so long as it's from me? My fingers slightly move as I write Zayne on the postcard. Then I add my name next to it. While they don't form a coherent sentence or thought, these two names being side by side perfectly capture my emotions.
Are you done writing?
Yeah. In the moonlight, Zayne's calm face seems very gentle. Show me what you've written. Ooh, okay, yes, I'll take it. Zayne smiles as he hands me a postcard, and just as I reach out, he tenderly takes my hand. Then he pulls me into his arms.
I thought about it and decided it's better to just tell you. The moon is beautiful tonight.
Again! He said it again! As I follow Zayne's gaze, the moonlight bathes the clouds as they float in the sky. It's as if time itself has stopped.
From now on, we should watch the moon together, my love.
I'm broken. I'm gone. I'm done. I have no words. Oh no. Oh, what the hell? Why do these keep getting so romantic? Dear Lord. Is romance like that actually in real life? Because, I don't know. I don't think I had a guy treat me like that ever before. Even though I've never dated anyone. I'm only anime men are just right for me. Bro. What the hell? Anime men, I wonder if they raise my standards or it's alright to have high standards because what the hell? That was the sweetest thing ever. Zayne, you're killing me. I can't be collecting your cards too. So that was Zayne's story for this event, Mountain Journey Footprints. It was the sweetest thing ever. I was smiling like crazy the whole time. After recording this, I am definitely going to my pillow and squealing like crazy, kicking my legs in the air, rolling around in my bed, just whatever I can to release this energy I have. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, what have you. I do have the uploaded versions for Silas's, Raphael's, and Xavier's videos up if you want to view those too. I will have other content also available. I am trying to stick on a very consistent schedule for releasing content. If there's like long stretch of days where I don't release anything, you're free to yell at me. So once again, I hope you guys enjoy the video and I hope to see you guys all later. Bye!